He was doing the
That's
writing.
another thing that people don't understand. Is like when you're writing,
that's
you're doing all the
get
writing.
a bigger cut.
Yeah, it's just like Jermaine Dupri with Bow Wow. Jermaine Dupri wrote all of Bow Wow shit. Him and T.I. So that's what brought.
You said T.I.?
Yeah, him and T.I.
T.I. was in
they all wrote his shit.
After a while, that's what was happening with Teddy Riley and Guy, yo. When he started branching off and started producing and all that stuff, and it's like the group was getting left behind. He's up here writing stuff for MJ, Stevie Wonder, the Wines and all that.
Michael Jackson,
The group just like, heads is like, what about us? Y'all be alright.
Yeah.
That
they want the bigger part. They want to, I get it. When you're doing the most, you deserve the most.
You doing the writing.
I get all that. I get that.
You just can't dismiss everybody that was there with you, though.
You can't. Yeah.
There's a way you can balance that out.
But for me, I'd rather if you was a writer, I'd rather you say that shit to my face.
In the beginning.
So I know what I'm rolling with.
To go behind my back and do some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's what it is. They're not like just being upfront with their shit.
Yeah.
Or when shit comes to light, then you start backpedaling. Well, you got to pay the studio cost. You got to pay for the videos, wardrobe, your dinner expenses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Travel expenses. So that's why your cut of the pie is that versus my cut, because I'm covering you for that. Matter of fact, you owe me. That's what they did with Pebbles did with TLC.
Yeah, she fucked them hard.
She did them up bad.
To let her know, she said she ain't do nothing wrong.
Oh, she did.
Right, you let her
let her tell her
but
story.
But she don't know what it is. I mean, it's whatever what they used to in the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's whatever the norm. So it's obviously what was done to Pebbles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she probably viewed it as the norm.
Right.
Yeah.
So in her mind, she's like, "Well, I didn't do nothing different to what they did to me."
She said, "Which face and baby face messed me up." So.
How you gonna have your lawyer also represent them? That's double dipping right there.
Yeah. But that's how business is.
Fucked up because
them labels, man. Like when they sign those people, like they don't tell you in the beginning, like, all right, you gonna have to give me a cut because I'm fronting for your, like you said, wardrobe and press. I'm covering all of that. They don't tell them that in the beginning, and then when they get their check, they check. Ain't nothing. They like,
$1,000.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, they only get 1 cent per album sale.
Yeah, yo, they don't run off.
Most of the time, your money come from the concerts.
Yeah.
That's why they always tour.
That's how BB.
That's why motherfuckers want to go platinum and all that shit.
Yeah. That's how New Edition realized. New Edition and BBD. Not to keep going on, but you know that concerts.
One dude that broke that norm is KRS-One. He let it be known when that so-called battle with him and Nelly was going on.
Yeah.
He's like, why do you think I take my time coming out with albums? He's like, I don't get like a penny for each album sold. He gets like a couple of dollars for each album sold. So he's like, I'm good, yo. I don't really need to rush out there and go on tour or whatever. The way his contract is, he gets a couple of dollars per album or per unit sold.
Yeah.
So the messed up thing is, like you were saying, when you're young, you're 17, 18, and it's saying you can make all of this money. Oh, where am I going to sign? I'm going to sign here.
Yeah.
But they don't know what they're signing. They're only going after that money.
They not looking at the fine print.
Instant gratification.
You coming off the
small print, they not looking at.
Right.
They putting that in the small print.
Very small print.
You got to have a magnifying glass.
If you come from a starving film, that's how, like you said, with New Edition, they got fucked because they hood. They from the project. You tell me I'm going to get some money. You see these niggas got $500.
In a bike.
And a Betamax.
That was Betamax.
$500 in the Betamax.
Maurice
and they was happy to get
This nigga's got a Betamax.
Right.
The boy got like a couple mil off of that.
You ain't got one. I got a Betamax. Y'all got one of those?
Betamax.
You got one of those?
Tell me how long a Betamax lasts.
Couple of bucks.
Thank you.
Yo, you off topic a little bit. You remember when Juicy and them had a Betamax?
A Beta motherfucking
Max. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's the first time I ever seen a Betamax was at Juicy's crib.
A fucking Betamax, yo. VCR came out right after that
and took it off the block.
Yeah.
Didn't even
Juice and
so
them
for
had
me, it
a
was just like,
Betamax.
yo, they played these. They
them
just
tapes like mad tiny.
Yeah, it was mad tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. For me, I look at it as they still treat like black folks as if it's still slavery. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm gonna give you something and you gonna get fucking happy. I'm gonna give you $500.
And you're gonna take
$500 motherfucking dollars?
You know what's even ill? What's going on with De La Soul to this day?
Whoa.
Tommy Boy Records.
Nah, they won't release it.
They own all of their material up until their album The Grind date.
Yeah.
That's when they separated from Tommy Boy Records. But they're pleading with people not to get their stuff off. This stuff's not even on streaming services.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that Tommy Boy, or the dude that owned Tommy Boy, because Tommy Boy Records is gone, but Tommy Mottola or whatever, he would make like, let's say 90% of that money will go to him, and the rest they also have to split it amongst themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like 10% for three people. And how long is De La Soul? De La Soul's been in the game for like over 30 years. They try to buy back their masters. He won't sell it to them.
He's not going to.
He's not trying. They've been negotiating back and
but
forth.
Honestly, if you
their
look
last
at
album, it was a GoFundMe for their last album.
But if you look at it, yo, if you was doing it, would you?
What's that?
If you own the joint, would you do it? If you know you got someone like that, would you do it?
Me personally,
as a businessman, no.
Exactly.
Me personally, but I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be on some more 90%
You wouldn't be
me
a good
and
businessman if you did.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that. You know, I'm not agreeing with the dude. What I'm trying to say, like you said, good business sense.
Yeah.
But they prey on these people that don't know the business.
Right.
Don't know.
Again, not reading the fine print.
I can get you this.
Yeah.
I'll buy you anything you want. I'll buy you. But I'm not giving you money.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a house.
Yeah.
T, I'll get you any whip you want. You know what I mean?
But you buy
paying them back.
You buy the rep. But whose name is it in?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not yours.
That's what I'm saying.
That's been going on.
That's all I'm saying.
For years.
That's all I'm saying. So
music groups, everybody, man.
Yeah, so someone tells you that as a starving kid coming out of the hood.
Project.
Cool.
You like, word.
Yeah.
And that's how they get him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what he's doing is right.
Yeah.
But he's thinking business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking make money off of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but they grown men now, though, is what I'm saying. And
I'm just saying when it started.
But
no,
damage is done.
I dig where it started, but as far as to coming back to the table to renegotiate some shit,
it ain't good.
He ain't stupid.
As a businessman, that's not a smart move.
Because you can, I mean, his label's already gone and done already. So technically, he's not even in business. He's just living off of their royalties or whatever.
That's what it is.
You know,
and he's still getting checked.
Right.
Yeah.
And my thing is, you know, and it depends on how you're wired, I would say, because what they've done for hip hop or whatever, I would like. I'm not gonna give up my house and my lavish lifestyle, but at the same time, I'll give them something than what they're getting better now than what they're getting now, for the simple fact of, you know, me being a fan of hip hop. He's not obviously a fan of hip hop because of what he's doing.
Yo, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about this shit.
And that's what I'm saying.
They looking at money.
Just like you look at Maurice Starr. Maurice Starr black, not a white dude. Maurice Starr's living good.
He jerked over a lot of his ass.
Living good. He ain't. You don't. His shit ain't. He ain't doing nothing right.
You don't hear nothing about him.
He got New Edition money. He got
the
fucking
New Kids on the
New
Block.
Kids on the Block, right?
Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block, yeah.
I mean,
And then the other little groups he had, you know.
Yeah,
he's living off the royalty for that joint,
He's straight, yo.
Yeah.
He's straight. He did some old shit that he learned from these white motherfuckers. It's just game. He gamed these niggas.
Moved down to Florida, got a mansion.
He gamed them. And I'm not.
Is that where he is?
He probably is. Yeah.
But
he used to have.
He's living
in the South End. He used to have a joint. He actually have a brownstone. Him
Yeah, Roxbury.
Yeah, he used to have. What's
the
other dude?
That's where the studio used to be.
No.
He did have
Who's
his
the dude? Larry. I know the
Larry Wu.
Larry.
Larry
Him
Wu.
and Larry used to live in the South End. I remember Larry's
He messed Larry over.
Yeah, he rocked. Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah, that's another
story. But they used to have a crib a brownstone on I forget the street, but it's in the South End. It's right you know where Boston Medical's at. It's one of them side streets.
Harrison, Worcester,
it's one of them streets.
Yeah.
It might be Springfield. I'm not 100% sure. But they had a bomb ass crib over there. I don't even think they own that shit, but what I'm trying to say is like that's all New Edition money. That's all fucking
Backstreet. I mean, not
new kids on the
block.
These motherfuckers ain't gotta do shit no more. Nothing. Cause they own all that shit. They own all that shit. They found something and they was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's either them or me.
The entertainment industry is fucked
It's either
up.
them or me. They don't give a fuck about like what you get out of it. You gonna make me money. And that's how everything in the music industry is. They all like that. They're all like that.
Cube was smart enough for when they presented them with that new contract, NWA. He was smart enough to go get a lawyer to go over that contract, and it's like, you're a fool if you sign that.
Yeah, I wrote half the music. I wrote half the songs up in this bit.
Yeah, he was the writer.
Yeah,
his lawyer was like him and Ren.
MC Ren.
Yeah,
and Ren and DLC too.
Yeah, DLC.
But his lawyer was like, you'd be a fool if you sign that contract.
He's the only one with the lawyer.
Yeah, Cube was smart.
I just watched the interview with Cube probably like 3 days ago, and Cube was talking about that. He was like, he was the only one. He said, he was like, I was the only one with the lawyer. He said, what hurt him the most out of all of them, was MC Ren.
Yeah,
he said him and MC Ren was tight.
Yeah.
He was like, he said, I didn't care anyone else who dissed me or anything like that. He said, but when MC Ren dissed me, he said that hurt me. He said because that was my dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He was like, he was like, I had a lawyer. He said, I used to tell MC Ren everything. Yeah. Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. He said, because they were the same age.
Yeah.
He was like, everyone else was older than them. So he was just like, trying to look out for him. He was like, when MC Ren turned on him, that's what, like, fucked him up.
Yeah. And came no Vaseline.
It was in the music. I remember when we drove the B210.
Right?
Joke. It broke as a motherfucking joke.
Yeah. Honestly though, when Heads first heard Ice Cube leaving NWA, did Heads really think he was gonna blow up like the way he did? I honestly didn't.
I did.
Honestly, I didn't, yo.
I ain't gonna front. I did.
I'm with John. I did. I always like that.
When that nigga wrote, when that motherfucker wrote, like a bitch is a bitch. He wrote fuck the police.
And I found that out after the fact.
The song I Ain't the One.
Yeah.
I Ain't the One.
Yeah.
The one. Oh, that was my shit, yo.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you didn't think this nigga was gonna be hot?
Yeah, I mean he's a writer.
Yeah, didn't you see the music?
And that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that until after the fact.
Didn't you see the movie? He wrote more than you thought. Like, damn, this was the man.
When Cube was honestly, when Cube left, this is me. Yeah. When Cube left NWA, I'm straight.
Shit.
Cube was my dude.
He came over with his album. Like, this shit is
I did listen to
Rick. They came out when they came out.
That
album
shit was still trying.
They was just in Cube.
That's what him and DJ Pool.
DJ Pool.
Him, they were rolling.
He got down with Public Enemy's production. The Lynch Mob.
Cube was on a whole different. Ren was a writer. But Cube was on a whole different level.
Because Cube was there before Ren. So Cube wrote majority of everything. Yeah. Ren wrote something. Yeah. And DOC, he wrote stuff. But Cube, he did probably I want to say 80% of that shit.
Yeah.
He wrote all the shit. He wrote Dre shit. He wrote Eazy-E shit. So he was the one doing his own shit.
You definitely could tell the difference, NWA when Cube left.
Yeah, I stopped fucking with him.
I like that. I mean, I still listen to the album. But if you compare them, you could tell what Cube wrote and what Ren it is a whole different level.
MC Ren was writing everything.
Yeah.
Once he left.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could tell the difference, yo, if you listen to it.
It's a different flavor.
Yeah.
And again, when he came out with no Vaseline, how you gonna have one dude take out at that time the world's most dangerous group?
Yeah.
By his fucking self.
But you don't even gotta go there first. I get what you're saying, Slick. He didn't even do that yet. He came out with America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, I'm just saying his second album.
No, his
he
first
came out
album
with no Vaseline.
Yeah, but America's Most Wanted, when that shit came out, everybody was like, yo.
Because he didn't start that beef with NWA.
Oh, they started.
They started that with him.
First.
So he was on the defensive and took him out.
I didn't say nothing to him. I just did my album, and this how y'all gonna come to me?
With everybody.
Yeah, this how you gonna
until
come?
he heard that.
That's what he say. So I was still cool with everybody.
He's like, oh, okay, y'all got something? Okay, I got something.
I'll be right back.
Back to what you're saying. That first album, though.
America's Most is my shit. That's like my fit. That and his third album, my favorite album, yo.
Death Certificate is definitely my favorite. The second album, Death Certificate.
Nah, Death. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's what Death Certificate. Yeah, Death Certificate. That was like put it on the map. Like yo.
That's when he cemented himself. It's like that first album ain't a fluke. I got some more shit for you.
Yeah.
You know
those first two.
You sure you want this?
Right?
You not knowing. As my niece would say, you not knowing.
Shit in my old crib,
Death Certificate was like on the next level right there, yo.
You can bang Death Certificate right
now.
Yeah. Like,
right
you
now.
Just be sitting there like
neck hurting because you
I
bought
put them. It's on my phone. I can put it on right now, bro.
Right?
We don't
do the copyright infringements.
We can't.
You know
we can't give y'all a sample.
Can't indulge, yo.
Yo, shoot. What?
Oh what? Yo.
I was an Ice Cube fan, you know.